Hello everyone,
Hello, welcome back.
I'm Daniela Năpărdică
And I am Nicoleta Velescu.
and this is your English class. Today we are going to talk about
Gadgets and technology and new jobs.
feelings and emotions and housework chores.
Let's start with gadgets and technology. What is a gadget? A gadget is a small tool, such as a machine, that has a particular function but is often thought of as a novelty. We have a lot of gadgets and we're going to take a look at a few of them. Computers. There are different types of computers. A desktop computer, a laptop computer or just a laptop, and a tablet. In what the hardware is concerned, a computer is made up of a tower or central unit, a screen or a monitor, a keyboard, then it can have a printer attached to it or a scanner, and it also has a mouse which can be wireless. The mouse mat is the thing we put the mouse on. It's in British English, the Americans call it a mouse pad. Types of phones. Now phones have been here since 1973 and you can see how much they evolved to 2020. There used to be, the first phone was a mobile or cell phone. Now it's called a dumb phone because it can't do too many things. The smartphone that we have these days, the smartwatch that some people have, and when you're driving, it's better to have a Bluetooth or a hands-free or headset, or when you do different things. Other gadgets. We can have an e-book reader which replaces the book, a sat-nav or a GPS for our car, virtual reality glasses you can use to play games with. You can have a portable Bluetooth speaker, headphones, earphones, and a selfie stick when you go on holiday for the pictures. Let's see some verbs connected to technology. To scroll up and down is to do that on your phone, which you kind of do these days. You can either swipe left or right, like the picture we have. Then, in order for a machine to work, you need to switch it on or turn it on, and when you have finished working with it, you have to switch it off or turn it off. To have battery or something that works with electricity, you need to plug it in. You need to unplug it when you finish charging it. In order to do these things, you need cables. When you spend time online, you browse the internet looking for different things, or you can text your friends. In order to move something in your computer, you need to press or click a button, or to tap when you just touch it. If your phone is out of battery, you need to charge it, and from time to time it needs an update. When you want to go online and make an account, first of all you need to sign up or register, where you write your name, choose a password, confirm it, then you tick that you're not a robot and then sign up. The second time you go there, you need to sign in or log in with just your name and the password. Remember, whenever you leave a computer or a device that's not yours, it's better if you log out. Now, some things that are useful for your school life. In order to copy documents, you can use the Ctrl and C buttons, and to paste them, Ctrl and V. When you need to send an email or an application, you press send or submit. This is it. Now let's see some practice. Here we have 5 pictures and 5 actions. Each of the people in the pictures have a gadget. Let's see, with my sat-nav, that was a GPS, remember, I can find addresses in the city. The children there say, with our dad's tablet, we can look up the opening times of shops and museums. The boy says, with my laptop, I can send emails to my friends. The young woman says, with an app on my smartphone, I can learn French words and expressions anywhere in the city. And the other woman says, with my computer, I can do online shopping. Now we have a longer text, but I'm sure you'll do well. We need to choose one of the 2 words there. Let's see. I want to listen to music, but I can't find my earphones because my brother is using them. I got them because they're better than mine, he says. It's okay, I say. I can use my new speaker that plays music really loud. However, when I look inside, the battery isn't there because it's in my brother's digital camera. And guess what? His friends got it at the moment. In the end, I decide to watch a film on my tablet, but I can't find it. I look in my brother's bedroom. On his desk, there's a pile of cables that are all different lengths. I finally find the short black one with the right plug on the end of it for my tablet. Well, this is what happens when you have a brother. We're going to look at another game with a multiple choice practice.
How can I connect to the internet?
Well done. Mom, Dad, the touch screen of my phone is broken. Can you fix it?
Your phone isn't working because the battery is at 0%.
Is there Wi-Fi here? I want to connect to the internet.
Is that your ringtone? It's my favorite song.
You can download this useful app to your phone or computer.
Take the portable charger with you so you can use your phone longer.
Well done, you are really good. Now, since we discussed about technology, we're going to take a look at some new jobs. It's nothing you've seen or heard so far, because they're really new. Nobody is doing them at the moment, but they will be here in a few years' time. Will technology take over the world? This is the question. Now let's see some jobs. Now this is a data detective. Considering the increasing number of data there is out there, someone in charge of collecting information, analyzing, sorting and reshaping it sounds like a good idea, and I'm sure they'll be paid really well. Another job is the food chemist. This is because every year new food additives are invented. This is only going to increase with the advent of 3D printers, which can print new foods cheaply. Are we really going to eat printed food? A walker-talker. That sounds funny, but thanks to biotechnology, people will live longer than ever, which will lead to a larger population of senior citizens. This would be exactly what it sounds like, walking with the elderly people in need of companionship and talking to them. Remember, a walker-talker. A fetal medicine specialist. Now this is serious because doctors will be able to diagnose many illnesses in the womb. More and more parents will want and be able to afford to have their baby treated before the baby is born. Front-end developer. This sounds really fancy. Now this job is tipped for massive growth. Every business and organization needs a website, and front-end developers who understand how to make websites work for their customers are going to be in heavy demand. Again, a very well-paid job. Augmented reality journey builder. Now this sounds really interesting because they are considered to be pioneers in the experience economy and will create our next generation of entertainment experiences. This person will be responsible for writing, designing and building the augmented reality experiences for our trips into augmented reality. Personal memory curator. A memory curator is responsible for working with patients to create virtual worlds for them to inhabit. These experiences will be populated with realistic simulations of their past, for example, the living room from their childhood home. Well, the world is at your hands and we'll see how things are going to develop.
It's time to talk about the feelings. Psychologists say there are 8 basic emotions: anger, fear, anticipation, surprise, joy, sadness, trust, and disgust. What's their purpose? Well, we have anger to fight against problems, anticipation to look forward and plan, do something we enjoy, joy and happiness to remind us what's important, trust to connect with people who help or we need to help others, fear to protect us from danger, surprise to focus us on new situations and learn new things, sadness to connect us with those we love, and disgust to reject what is unhealthy, unnecessary, and not liked. We usually want to be happy and calm and content, but sometimes we are sad and we feel negative and lonely. Then there are situations when we get anxious and stressed and worried, and then comes frustration and we get annoyed and irritable. And at the top of the mountain we have being angry and furious and explosive maybe. There are positive and negative emotions. Positive like faith when we believe in something or someone, hope, pride, empathy, happiness, love, and joy. But there are also negative ones like fear when we are afraid of something, hate, regret, guilt when we are sorry we've done some things, sadness, shame, and anger. Let's go beyond the obvious to identify exactly what we are feeling. I'm sure you know words like angry, sad, anxious, hurt, shy, or happy. But are there any other words that we can use? Well, yes. We can use, instead of angry, we can use frustrated, annoyed, offended, irritated. When we are sad, we can say we are tearful. When somebody died, we can say we are mournful, regretful, and disillusioned. Instead of anxious, we can say we are afraid, stressed, confused, or worried. Or when we are hurt, maybe we are jealous, betrayed. We feel victimized and vulnerable. When we are shy, well, we feel lonely, ashamed, embarrassed, and we isolate ourselves. Some synonyms for happy could be excited, thankful, confident, and content. Choose the most appropriate answer for the following game. How are they feeling? Look at the picture. How is she feeling? She is sleepy. Good job. What about this one? How is she feeling? She's relaxed? No way. She's irritated. Excellent. How is she feeling? Her mouth is open. She has big eyes. She's surprised. You're right. How are they feeling? They look each other into the eyes. They hug. So I guess they're in love. How is he feeling? He's crying. He's quite sad. Probably somebody died, so he's mournful. How is he feeling? Yeah, that's Kevin. He's scared. How is she feeling? She's furious, she feels guilty, she's ashamed. No, look at her hands and her face, she's furious. How is he feeling? I just realized I could sleep with my eyes open. Oh yeah, he's bored. How is he feeling? No, he's not delighted. He is disgusted. How is she feeling? No, she's not hungry. She doesn't look depressed, so she is cheerful. How are they feeling? They are happy. How is he feeling? Oh, he looks exhausted. Oh yes, he is confused. Good job. Let's complete the sentences with the right adjectives. And the adjectives are afraid, annoyed, upset, glad, disappointed, cheerful, furious, frightened, nasty, and homesick.
I want to go to the beach today, but it's raining. How disappointed I am.
Mice and snakes make me feel frightened.
I don't like receiving nasty comments on Facebook. How rude.
He's really annoyed because his little brother is using his console.
Mom always feels upset when she comes into an untidy room.
I'm at the party, so I'm glad to be here with my friends. The party is fantastic.
Martha feels homesick because she's studying abroad. She misses us.
Don't talk to Tom right now. He is more than angry. He is furious.
My best friend is so cheerful. She's always smiling and joking.
I'm afraid of being home alone at night. But how do we recognize feelings? Well, take a look at this man. Look at his eyes, his eyebrows, the movement of his legs. We can read somebody's body language just by looking at the wrinkles on his forehead. If he has wrinkles around the eyes when he smiles, it means that the smile is not fake, it's real. But if he doesn't really look like he has wrinkles around his eyes, maybe his smile is fake. We have eye contact, we have the crossed legs, the crossed arms, which point to the fact that we do not have an open attitude, the shaking of somebody's hand and head. Now look here. This man shows us all these feelings of surprise and confusion and confidence maybe, and disappointment. Look at his forehead, look at the wrinkles, look at the way his mouth is opened when he's surprised, the way it is open when he's happy or when he is confused and maybe sleepy. Look at his eyes when he is mad. Look at his eyes when he is sad or when he is embarrassed. How do we recognize these feelings? Take a look at this picture. How do you think they feel? You're right, they are excited. And how do you know they feel that way? Well, yes, they have their arms raised. What would you say to them? Would you say, I'm sorry? Are you okay? No, they're probably happy that something happened and we congratulate them. What could you do for them? Well, high five them or maybe hug them. How does he feel? His eyes are big, his mouth is open, he is surprised. You're right. How do you know he feels that way? As I said, big eyes, mouth open. What would you say to him? That's it. Don't worry. What could you do for him? Well, for sure not brag about your day or hit him. Explain to him some sort of situation. How does she feel? She is worried, right? How do you know she feels that way? She's biting her nails. What would you say to her? You will be fine, don't worry. We could say stop that, but that will be kind of rude. What could you do for her? Well, comfort her, hug her maybe. I hope now you will be able to read the body language. You will look at people's forehead, their eyes, their mouth, the movement of their hands and legs. What to tell yourself when you feel discouraged?
Life is tough.
But so am I.
I can't control this situation.
But I decide how I respond to it.
I haven't figured this out.
Yet.
All I need to do is take it.
One step at a time. So many feelings right now. Oh, we have to move on. And we will continue with housework chores. Cleaning the bathroom, doing the laundry, dusting the furniture, vacuuming the carpet, cooking the meals, feeding the pet, washing the dishes, sweeping the floor. These are some daily activities for some people. Some others, mop the floor, wash the car, tidy the house, take out the rubbish, iron the clothes, water the plants, do the shopping, wipe the window. What do we use in order to do these chores? We use a scrub brush, a sponge, cloths, dustpan, broom, mop, bucket, rubber gloves, rubbish bin, vacuum cleaner, iron board, and of course the iron. In the bathroom, we usually have the bleach to whiten our clothes, soap, washing powder, and of course the washing machine. In the kitchen, we have dishwashing liquid soap and a dishwasher. Choose the correct option.
My mother asked me to do the dishes.
Very good. My father asked me to make my bed.
My brother asked me to water the plants.
My roommate asked me to do the laundry.
My boyfriend asked me to vacuum the living room.
My mother asked me to scrub the toilet.
My parents asked me to tidy up my room.
My grandfather asked me to take out the trash. One more exercise. Write the words in the correct order to make sentences. Take a look at them. Let's see. I do the dusting twice a week. The second one.
Well, when do you do the shopping?
take a look at the third sentence. Who feeds the dog in your family?
Then the fourth one is my mom never does the washing up at home.
And the last one,
it's a bit tricky, but we'll manage.
yeah. Mandy doesn't vacuum the carpets 3 times a week. Fill in the gaps using the following words. Change their form if necessary. Once a year, I thoroughly clean everything at home, and this year my mom came to help give me a hand with the spring cleaning.
I've spent all morning mopping the floors.
Boys are just as keen on cleaning or cooking as girls are.
He dusted the furniture and then polished it.
He found a broom and swept away the broken glass.
You can't tidy a room before you've made the beds.
My husband uses bleach to whiten the clothes.
It won't take me more than an hour to do the cleaning or the cooking.
Nicoleta, which chores do you usually do in the house?
Well, I always feed the dog. I'm the only one feeding the dog. I sometimes wash the dishes. My husband does the washing up too. I never take the garbage out. What about you? Let's see. Who does the chores in your house?
Unfortunately for me, I have to do all the chores in the house. I do the cleaning, I do the cooking, I do the washing up, I do everything.
That's not very nice. But, well, you have to do them. Someone needs to do them.
Nicoleta, which chores do you like doing?
Well, that's a tricky one. I always enjoy cooking, that's for sure. Then I generally like cleaning the house. I don't know, like mopping or dusting. And I never like cleaning the bathroom, but I do it anyway. Which chores don't you like doing?
I definitely don't like washing the dishes. So maybe taking the rubbish out, but washing the dishes is not really my thing.
Well, again, someone needs to do the dishes, so it must be you.
Do you usually clean your house happily or sadly?
That depends. I'm usually happy when I do the cleaning because I put on some music. This gives me a good mood. But if I have a lot of things to do, I don't do it this happily. I just have to do it. What about you? Do you do it happily or sadly?
Well, when I feel stressed, cleaning the house makes me feel a bit relaxed at the end. So yeah, I do it quite happily. How do you feel after doing the household chores?
I always feel tired, exhausted, and saying I will keep things in order, not to be such a mess when it is. But I also feel relaxed because I've finished. How about you?
Well, I think I feel proud. Just looking at my house that's quite clean makes me feel happy. That's all for today.
Thank you for joining us.
Next time we will talk about past simple
and past continuous tenses.
See you next time.
Goodbye.